Welcome to another Flex TV sporting event. Another exciting night here at the Lauderhill Sports Complex. Today we have the Casa 2024 Youth Classic, and I have with me here, filling in my co-host, Mr. TC.
Listen, I'm just gonna be here for a brief moment until the paid the other paid host arrive.
All right. He just called me, said he's on the school
On the
bus
school
coming
bus. He told me,
coming
he
in.
said, I'm on the big yellow bus coming in. Nigel, I must say, it has been the weather here has been tremendous. I'm quite sure that Plantation FC Inter Miami is based in here in Fort Lauderdale, and of course, this is the kind of weather. Not that I would say that they're accustomed to this kind of weather,
No,
but this is the weather that they can manage.
but this is a beautiful weather to play soccer in. You know why?
Why?
Because it's not too hot.
Right.
It's not humid. The wind is blowing. The temperature is just right. So when you're on the field, you
Yes.
stay actually fitter in this type of weather.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of being back home when the kind of weather that we're having. It's when rainfall, the best football for us.
Best football.
You know what I mean?
And if you're from where I am,
Yes.
we used to this type of climate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mandeville that is.
Mandible.
Nice, cool
Cool,
Mandeville.
cool mandible.
Yeah.
Well, real quick because we know the team they're actually warming up now. Inter Miami is warming up. Plantation FC they're warming up. We're looking to have a great game. As a matter of fact, the Youth Classic kicks off yesterday with two great match.
With two great games. The first game was Tobago Select.
Yes.
This year, I'm not making a mistake this year.
No. No, I
so,
can't tell you that much.
so we had
The Tobago Select yesterday, and of
yesterday.
course, what they surprised me
They're
yesterday.
surprised. They played against the Plantation team that's going to play tonight,
Yeah,
and it was a great game.
it ended what 2-1.
2-1. Tobago
Right.
came out in the first half and picked up where they left off last year.
Yes.
Last year they came up strong, but I think they weren't used to this type of turf,
True.
so it caught
True.
them by surprise. This year they came out well prepared, and for the first half they dominate against Plantation.
But I can tell you this much. I've spoken with the coach for Tobago yesterday, and he said that last year, August, they actually made a trip here. So actually, they were
It
making
was preparation.
preparation. So that they make a trip here and, they feel out the turf and so forth because he thought that that's one of the downfall for the team last year.
I,
It's playing on the turf.
Yeah, and we definitely saw that because the ball moved much faster than the natural grass that they play
True.
on.
So true.
So it caught them by surprise, But they were fully prepared this year, and
Yes,
last night they dominated the first half.
they did.
Plantation changed their strategy in the second half and came
Came
out.
back and
You know,
time never allowed them to find the equalizer, but they did they did found one at the back of the net.
they found one at the back of the net, and then the Tobago team went in their defensive mode and hold them off for a 2-1 victory.
Yes.
You know,
Well, Plantation have to find it early tonight. It's going to be competitive because they're playing Inter Miami U19 team,
yeah,
which is a fairly well-oiled machine.
and I think it's going to be a great game because now the strategy has changed for Plantation. They're used to watching Inter Miami play in their
Yes.
style, so look for definitely a different game strategy for Plantation tonight.
One thing I can tell you though, the fans of Plantation are out.
Out in numbers.
Never seen the stand this fill for a 6:15 game.
Well,
Normally, they would come later, like
later.
probably halfway through the first, or maybe it's because of the time, the regular Casa season when at this time it's really hot out still
Well,
because of the time change.
this is a big game, TC.
This
This is
is
a
a
big
big
game.
game. This is a big game.
This is what we call home rivalry.
Ho- that's what it's called.
you
Home
know,
rivalry.
you know,
For real.
Most of the Plantation players are saying to the Inter Miami players, I should be over there.
True.
You know, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumble, and
Well,
they can go out there and demonstrate themselves tonight.
I am positive, 100% positive that Inter Miami have to, last year they actually walk right through the league.
Yeah, they walked through and they end up in a tie game in the
With
final, and
yes,
they was victorious in the
in
penalty
penalty
shootout.
shootout,
Right.
right?
So they're actually the defending champs of the classics.
Yes,
You know.
and of course we know that Jamaica do have a game coming up at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yes, Jamaica have their initial game at 8, and that's all school the all school select team.
Yes.
And believe me, TC, I looked on the roster.
Yeah.
Whoa, they have a strong team.
Wow.
They have a strong team.
They're not going down like last year in penalty shootout.
I don't think so. I don't think it is even going to go to penalty shootout based on the lineup
The
that I see
lineup
on
that you
paper.
saw.
You know, they have to go on the field and prove themselves. Their game tonight is going to be against Rush Select Academy.
Which is another good team.
It's another good
I
academy
would
team.
say.
You know, so
I like the lineup for the 2024 Youth Classic this year. I've seen some big names on the lineup. Not only that, there are some talented youths that I'm experiencing a lot of lions yesterday in
oh
full flight,
oh man,
and I've never seen them at this playing at this level like they did yesterday.
another team to look forward to watching is the Lions again.
Yes.
And you know, last year they did very well last year because last year they surprised
They surprised even the fans and the citizens of Lauderdale.
and they surprised the Jamaica team last year.
True, with that comeback
With
to draw 2-all.
well, and they draw with them.
Yeah.
So and that was their best game that they played last year. So this year I know they're definitely coming out to make an impact on this tournament.
Wow. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, if you're just joining us right here on Flex FM Sports on YouTube, we ask that you go to flexfm.online to get the full game. The game will be kick off in a few minutes. As we can see, they're huddling right now, taking their pictures. As usual, the referee are getting together. The fans are here. The weather is just right, as Nigel said.
Just perfect for this game.
Just perfect. So we're looking for a great, great, great game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the clock is set is it 40 minutes or 45?
Yes, no, it's 40 minutes for the tournament.
40 minutes for
40
this
minutes per
tournament.
half.
Okay. So it's at 80 minutes. We're looking for non-stop action in this 80 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And you can catch it all right here on flexfm.online. Just go to www.flexxfm.online. Nigel, I know it's too early to call and or to say you have a favorite, but
Well, naturally, my favorite is Jamaica.
naturally,
Call me biased.
Is he being biased?
Call me biased.
Well, I can tell you this much. I think it's all the fans' favorite.
Even though you know I'm a plantation man. I
Right.
used to be.
Because you used to be a part of the
I used to be the manager of the adult team for the
Plantation FC.
Plantation FC. You know, so, but again, I stay true to home.
Ladies and gentlemen, stick and stay. The game's about to get started right now. The lineup is there, actually looking to come in on the field. Again, you can catch all the action live at flexfm.online. That's FLEXXFM.online. Go now, click the link, and watch the action live. Coming to you live from Lauderdale Sports Complex.
And definitely have my Inter Miami U19
Yes.
going up against Plantation FC.
All right, we'll see what's happening.
Audio check. Once again, welcome to Flex FM Sports and Flex FM TV. While we bring you tonight's first game of the evening, You have Plantation FC in their full blue and Inter Miami in their full white as the teams prepare to take the field, as you can see. Teams are being greeted by the president and the secretary of Casa. Okay, and I see that Inter Miami won the task, and they choose to take the ball first, I assume. As I said, the wind is blowing, beautiful weather. It's around 60 degrees out here in beautiful Lauderhill, Florida. And we welcome all our viewers from around the world, wherever you are watching us tonight. We welcome you to Flexx FM TV and Flexx FM Sports. This will be the third match of the tournament, second game for Plantation. They played against the Tobago team last night and lost that game 2-1. But I look forward to a great performance from them tonight. And the goalie is caught off his line.